So we've got divorce, which was covered. We've got injury and the loss of limbs, which was covered. Death. Now, substances. Now, this is one that often people bypass or neglect. And I think it's really important. So I've worked in substance misuse since 2005. And one of the things that I found over the years is that when people are using substances, it is literally a relationship that they're in. And just like if any of you who are in a relationship, you will talk to that partner or that individual when you're going through good things, when you're going through bad things. You know, you like to spend time with them. You know, they often can be a coping mechanism when things are getting difficult for you. Well, that is no different between the relationship that someone will have with the substance. They'll take that substance when they're feeling good. They'll take it when they're feeling down. They'll take it when they want to celebrate. They take it when they want to cope. And when they stop using substances, it can also feel like a bereavement, like a real sense of loss. Because for some people, the substance has been the only consistent factor in their life. And even though the substance is also creating havoc in their life, it's also that one thing that remains there and is consistent for them. And so there can really be a loss. Many clients that I've worked with have experienced a sense of loss when they stopped using substances. Then we've also got end of relationships, friendships, you know, that end, whether it be because of an argument or whether it be because, you know, you've kind of moved far away, moved countries. That can also be a loss that people experience. Losing and moving home. So especially if it's the house that you've grown up in, and for whatever reason, you know, the house has got lost or you had to sell it because of debt, or even just moving out of a neighborhood that you've lived for a long time and that you was comfortable. There can also be a loss in that. And then, you know, job losses, you know, being fired, you know, there can be, you know, you can have a real sense of community within one workplace. And then when you move, even if you've chosen to move because you've got a promotion, but when you go to that other place, there's not that same sense of unity and family kind of orientated ways of being. And there can be a real sense of loss there. And the big one, which is quite present now, is COVID-19. You know, COVID-19 has caused all types of separation and loss. You know, even people working remotely can feel a sense of loss. You know, they're not, you know, engaging with people. They're not having that people contact. If anyone is self-isolating because of health issues, you know, they can't even see their family members. So there's a real sense of loss, you know, within, not even just within this nation, but across the nations because of COVID-19. So separation and loss can go in so many different ways. Even if someone loses, you know, a pet that they really loved, you know, if someone's gone into retirement, like there can be loss can come in so many different shapes, ways and forms. So it's important to be aware of that.